When Juliana down to the lobby, Paige Smith surprisingly hadn't left yet. She had been up there for almost 40 minutes, and Paige Smith had waited for 40 minutes too. Paige Smith swished his head around as soon as the elevator arrived. Paige Smith was not a native of North City. Studying abroad was also be publicly funded by the state to go abroad. As a native of a third-tier city, he had no idea of the top circle in North City. In the past few years when he returned, Juliana happened to be away. He didn't know that Kelly's best friend was actually very powerful. She is not only the daughter of Minister Taylor of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but also she has a brother who is from Thompson family. Alex rushed forward. "How is it?" Juliana shook her head gently, and then Alex's face became depressed for a second. Paige Smith's anxious heart settled back into his stomach. He thought she was so powerful, but it was nothing more than that. Straightening tie before he walked to Juliana proudly and blocked their way. "I've told you it's hopeless, but you wanted to humiliate yourself. Do you think Alfred William is a common person? No matter how powerful your father is, he'll have to bow down when he meets Alfred William." Juliana hates a man who is garrulous talk. A man loves be garrulous may be the kidney aspect of the problem. A kidney deficiency with insufficient lung capacity affects the cardiopulmonary function. It will be through more talk to assist in the exchange of air. "Did you ever go to the hospital to check?" Her speech speed was still so calm, and she said a series of words with serious that Paige Smith subconsciously touched the position of his kidney, then quickly reacted and his expression turned bad. "I won't waste my time with you. Go back to persuade your friend to accept treatment. Don't waste time to fight me. She will know any chance to win." Juliana had wanted to tell Kelly the results later, and then think about it to see if there is another way. But she didn't expect it to guard against Alex to be a mouthpiece. Alex imitated Paige Smith so wonderfully so that Kelly was so angry that clicked and broke a pair of chopsticks. "I'll cut him like a sashimi when I get out of the hospital." Kelly has always advocated an amicable breakup in her relationships. Everyone just goes their own way. There's no need to argue and be undignified. Paige Smith was the first to make her make an exception. Alex was filled with righteous indignation. "Count me in. I will be your side." Kelly's will to survive was ignited. "Help me ask the doctor if chemotherapy can be done faster. Once a day. I'm anxious to get out of the hospital." Alex stood up in a flash. "I'll go now." Juliana felt speechless. "Sit down. That's chemotherapy, not spa. Do it once a day and Hades will have to bow down to you." "Alex." "Oh." She sat down. Kelly calmed down and was quiet for a few seconds. She suddenly pointed at Alex and said to Juliana, "So now you know why Paige Smith didn't take her away?" Juliana couldn't stop laughing out. "Alex, because I am loyal to you." Kelly said, "It would be better for you to be loyal to Paige Smith. Go and harm him." Alex murmured toot. Juliana looked at the time, got up and said, "I have to go. Today is my brother's birthday. Is that one Simon Thompson?" Alex looked yearning. "I found his photo, and he looked so handsome." "Of course." Juliana's eyes were filled with smiles. Before leaving, she told Alex, "Take good care of Kelly." The birthday party was in Simon's private villa. At night, when Juliana carried a cake to the car, the Thompson family's driver smiled and asked, "Is the cake made for the young master?" "It is." Her interests were changeable when she was a child. Simon always took her little hobbies seriously. He taught her swimming, equestrian, and archery with his own. But he had never been involved in baking, so he hired a teacher for her. After a few days of learning, Juliana changed to swimming again. But every year for Thompson's family, especially Simon's birthday, she would make a cake with her own, and this tradition has always been preserved. Juliana has not returned to North City for 5 years, and the rumors buried in the dust were stirred up again with her return. In the past few years, she was abroad and never came back every year for Simon's birthday. This year, she had no reason to avoid it. In the past few days since she came back, she had not paid attention to what was said outside. Today, she had made up her mind to treat herself like a deaf person, no matter what received from others. The inside of the 3-story white French building was brightly lit, lighting up the night sky, and the sweet aroma of champagne flowed along with everyone. There was a pair of twins talking at the door, one in red and one in blue dresses. When they saw Juliana, they looked her up and down. Juliana took off her coat and handed it to the maid. There were many people, and she did not see Simon. Several men were chatting with wine at the bar. Adam Thomas was wearing a sexy pink shirt with his elbows resting on the bar. Seeing everyone looking at the door, he glanced there casually with his cocktail and paused. The ladies who come here are in elaborate dresses and heavy makeup, vying with each other for glamour. Juliana's makeup is extremely light. She is effortlessly beautiful. She has a standard oval face with beautiful features. Originally, she has a glamorous look, but her clear and pure eyes make that glamour seem touch of innocent. Adam Thomas always said that she had a pair of eyes that made people want to protect her. Even the crystal chandeliers in the banquet hall favored her, wrapping her in a satin-like light. She was wearing a black off-shoulder dress with a slim-fitting hem that revealed her slender ankles, and the straps of her high heels were tied around her delicate bones. Adam Thomas's eyes brightened. "Well, sister, it is you." He put down his cup and came over in stride, directly giving Juliana a big hug. "I haven't seen you in a few years, and the little girl has become so beautiful." He was Simon's buddies, and also watched Juliana grow up. Seeing him, Juliana felt doubly affectionate, carefully protecting the cake with one hand, smiling and letting him hug her. "Brother Adam, how long has it been since I've seen you? You've been abroad for a few years, and you didn't come back even after you graduated. Don't you miss us at all?" Juliana shook her head without giving face. "No, you heartless girl." Adam Thomas said, "Didn't miss us, but definitely missed your brother, right?" Juliana smiled and didn't say anything. The man next to him with a glass of wine came over. "Come on, sister, let me hug too." Adam Thomas slapped him away. "Get lost. Who the hell are you? Are you worthy of hugging, sister? Simon Thompson will come and beat you to death. I'll know how much Simon treasures this younger sister. That person is not angry. You wait. He will beat you first." Juliana brought the cake to the table and saw that there were already several cakes on it, each one looking gorgeous and exquisite. The blueberry mousse she made seemed too simple among them, like a concierge in a luxury villa. She heard a conversation in a lowered voice as she was about to walk away after placing the cake. "Is she? Can't tell at all. How could you possibly tell? Who would write the word shameless on their face? She looks quite pure. You're naive. She is very scheming. She knows that her identity as an illegitimate daughter is not welcomed by the Taylor family, so she has been staying at the Thompson family, trying to get hold of Simon Thompson whenever she gets the chance." Juliana just ignored it and turned around to leave, but the woman in red talked more and more. "It's disgusting that a brother and a sister are together. Simon Thompson doesn't look like that kind of person. Do you know what kind of person he is? Otherwise, why do you think he would bring a little girl with him who has no relatives? Maybe he just is the kind of person who likes." Juliana spent several years learning to not care about other people's eyes, but she couldn't tolerate them talking about Simon Thompson in such a contemptuous and dirty tone. She turned around, walked to the twins, and looked at them quietly. "Likes what?"